Hello and welcome back to my Astro Imaging Journey channel. Today we're going to be pre-processing NGC7635. Let me get my files added in here. Yeah, NGC7635, the Bubble Nebula. Kind of excited to check this one out. It's a pretty target. I mean, has the potential to have some detail to it. Kind of looks like a bubble too. So yeah, I'm real curious to see how this turns out using my data. Just want to make sure I'm using the right flats and biases, darks. Bear with me while I get the right file here. Where did I put that? Did I not copy that back to my local? Alright, there it is. Alright, sorry about that. So we're just going to apply global and let this calibrate our images. Well, you know, that kind of is what happens when we update our calibration files, our masters. Sometimes we put them where we think we need them and they're not where we need them. So after I get this recorded, I will make a copy to the local drive so I don't have that problem again. So I will be back when this is completed. Alright, we should be just about done. And thank you, Baxter, for that background noise. And yep, they all succeeded, so let's do a little cosmetic. Whoa. Oh, master dark not found. Okay, I was pointed to an incorrect file. Cosmetic correction, there we go. Let's add in our files. Make sure we add our calibrated files. I'm going to make sure we set our master dark to the correct file. Or rather our, wow, I'm brain farting tonight. That was setting our output directory. Now I'm setting my dark. Okay, there we go. Now we're just going to open one of these guys up. And I'm going to look for an area to do a preview. So let's stretch it. I'll try to find a hot pixel somewhere. And I cannot control my mouse tonight. Oh, that one's got a little bit of trailing in the stars. Really should have done a better job with blink on that one. But I'm going to use it. Hopefully it will get a low weight when we get to the subframe selector. So let me play with these sliders. Just trying to make it so that hot pixel just disappears. I just did not like what I'm doing here, so I'm going to start over. I really messed up my sliders, and I just need to reset the defaults and start from scratch. And I also had forgotten to use the preview. Wow. It's just looking so horrible. Rarely have this much trouble. What's going on tonight? I don't think I need to use that. Alright, bear with me for a couple seconds here, because I am really not understanding what am I not doing right here. Alright, 457,000 pixels correct is just wrong. So I aborted it, and now I'm going to go clear out that CC directory so it doesn't try to use those going forward. Alright, let's see what happens here. Just apply global. Nothing to do because I don't have the hot picks. I don't have the sliders. That section selected or enabled. Find. That should be a good spot. Yeah, there's a couple. All right. So let's do a preview. Oh, gone. Why? Okay. So let's get the slider, quantity slider all the way down, sigma all the way up. And if we play, so sigma should be all the way to the right for my data, and yeah, we're correct in about 60 pixels in each image. That's much better. All right, that worked. So I'll be back when this completes. I'll go back to my notes. And anyways, yeah, I'll be back when this completes. There it should be. Yep. Okay, we're done. All succeeded, so let's close this out. Wow, that was a rough one. So now we need to do a deep air. So let's get our cosmetically corrected files added in. Output directory is right. So just apply global, and yeah, deep air is pretty straightforward, thankfully. I don't know what my brain was doing on the cosmetic correction. Alright, well, let me take a little break while this is running. We'll be back when it's about completed. Alright, should be coming up on the last one here. And yep, we're done. Good. Alright. Now we're going to move on to our subframe selector. The process, not the script. So let's add our deep aired files. And run through, make sure I check measure, the drop down, and apply global. And just to back up a little bit, yes, I always check the process window, the status window there on the right, after a processor script is completed. Actually, I think it's just the processes. Just as a sanity check, early on in using this, before I found a lot of the values and settings that worked for me, I wouldn't check, and I'd have, say, 400 files and only 50 of them were processed, and 350 failed, and I wouldn't know it until the next step, and then I'd have to go back and redo it. So while I got the process I just completed done, I like to just, as a sanity check that status window, make sure the vast majority of the files succeeded, and yeah, that way I just have that little warm fuzzy feeling that I'm good to go for the next step. And if there was too many that failed, then I go back, tweak my settings, and I don't have to go back and re-add files and remember what my settings were. So yeah, sorry, I'll digress now, and we'll be back when this is completed. Okay, so that's done. Let's take a look at our files. They're sorted by the weight values. So I'd just like to open one up here real quick. Move it over to Workspace 2. And just take a look at it. Pretty well centered. So that's going to be a good reference image. So let me make a note. Alright, so I wrote it down on a piece of paper what that reference image is going to be. I will put that in a notepad here in a minute. So yeah, we're outputting those to our weighted directory, and we'll be back when this completes. And we should be just about, yep, there we are, we're done. So let me make a note on here of file details so I can reference it again later as my reference image. Let's go ahead and close this out. All right, let's open up our star alignment process. Set that reference image. Clear that out, add our files. Output directories right, and I adjust the noise scales and noise reduction up to 1. My data set, that's what I have to use. So we'll let this run and we will be back in a few. Alright, should be just about done. So let's take a quick look over here. 226 succeeded. Excellent. Now we're going to do our local normalization. Again, select our reference image. Add our files. Output directory is correct. Apply global, and we're off to the races. So we'll be back when this is complete. Alright, 2 hours have gone by and it's finally done. Alright, so 226 succeeded. Let's close this out. So we're good there. Let's image integration. Clear them out and add our files together. Add our local normalization files and our drizzles. Set our reference. Yep, that's the one. So we'll set that as our reference. And let's change our algorithm from linear fit to the new ESD. Apply global. And let this run. We will see what our end result is when this is complete. See you in a few. Alright, should be just about done here. It's been about 2.5 hours. Already got the main image, so now it's just, there we go. Alright, let's close this out. Let's get rid of the rejection maps. Let's see what type of data we're working with. Yeah, we can work with that. It's nice and centered. Yeah, I think we can work with that. So, with that, I'm gonna drizzle this here in a little bit. Yeah, I think I'll drizzle this one as well. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Please stick around for the outro. Next episode is going to be using this data set, but I want to use that new weighted batch pre-processing script. I want to see if the result looks the same. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. When I saw that in the release for PixInsight 1.8.8-1, I was kind of excited actually. So we'll see if it works for us. Not too sure, but yeah, the next processing video will be that one. It may not be the next video, but next processing video will definitely be that one. So thanks again for watching. Please stick around for the outro. Clear skies, and as always, thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks for watching yet another episode from the Astro Imaging Journey channel. Really appreciate your viewership. In our upper right, we have the latest video that I have posted prior to this one. Down in the lower right, we have what YouTube thinks you will enjoy. Below is a subscription link. Please hit that like button, subscribe if you so choose, ring that bell if you want to get notified of something new, and as always, thank you, clear skies. Remember to